Hello there, guys. This is Sunken from Xbox Live and from SoCal, pretty much. I'm here to show you a punishing tutorial on Baek and how to punish properly. A lot of things about this character that I've heard is that this character is he's not as good as he used to be, and I beg to differ on that because I think Baek is a very strong character in this game. Just people aren't playing him correctly. You know, you can play gimmicky and all that good stuff like that, but I think you can just poke the living hell out of people with Baek. I'm going to be showing you how to punish about 10 through negative 16 or 17. So let's go ahead and get this started. I'm going to show you his 10 frame punish, which is pretty good. I'm going to set Kazuya to do 2-2, which is negative 10. And let me go ahead and dash up a little bit here. 2-2 is really damaging, gives plus frames, and it's a good move overall. If you want to go for mix-ups, 1, 2, 3. Numbness. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. I don't believe that's natural. But you can go into Flamingo from this. Get a counter hit if they'd like to mash buttons. You know, do some stuff like that, or just mix them up as best as you can. You can also do 2. 2 is also 10 frames. 2, 3 comes off of his 2-2 chain, so that's pretty good. You can do 1, 1. 1, 1's pretty good. Gives a lot of plus frames. Plus 7. 2, 2 I believe gives only 2, 2 is negative 2 actually. It's not plus. So it's good enough, I think, for a cheesy punch parry setup or something like that. You just have to delay it a little bit, but you have to know that they're going to punch, of course. 2-2 is really good. 1, 2, 3, Flamingo. 1, 1. You know, good stuff. You can get a good plus frames, good mix-ups. You know. All right, let's go ahead and head to his 11 frame punish, which is 1, 2, 2, I believe. 1, 2, 2 for Kazuya. Let's see. Let's read this here. No, it is not 1, 2, 2. Where's his 11 frame punish? Oh yeah, down forward 3, 2. Alright, let's go ahead and use down forward 3, 2. Just negative 11 on Kazuya. For this, I recommend using 2, 2 again. Same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 1. Same thing. Same punishes as before because Baek does not have an 11 frame standing punish, that is. He does have a wall standing punish, which is 11. That's wall standing 4, 4. And you can hit confirm the crap out of that. You know, and try to get a counter hit, because I believe all that's guaranteed on counter. So, if people put you on crouch, use that. And I'll go over the on crouch punishes in a minute. But alright, let's go ahead and move on to negative 12. Negative 12 frames for Baek is 4, 3. 4, 3 is a really, really good opener for Baek as a punish, because you can go into Flamingo from it, and you can go into a 10-hit string, which, you know, I don't recommend if you know the person knows how to play against Baek. I mean, you could be a real jerk and just do a 10-hit on him, but I don't recommend it on a good player. I'm Alright, so let's see. Kazuya's negative 12 frame move is 1-2-2, which we were gonna try earlier. So let's go ahead and get that started. Alright, let's go to command list 1-2-2. There we go. Alright, for negative 12, 4-3. You can do 4-3-4 or 4-3-3. I suggest not doing 4-3-3 because you can actually get launched for hitting them. So on hit, it's still launch. So I believe that's the much more safer option. Let me see if 4-3-4 is any good. It is -6 on hit, so you're okay. You're not necessarily you're safe, but you're not you're more likely to take a mix-up. But when you do 4-3, you know, on hit, that's giving you a mix-up on there. I believe 4-3 into Flamingo is plus. I'm not totally sure. Do not quote me on this. By the way, I'm learning as I'm going, so some of this stuff is kind of new and some of this stuff is kind of not new for me. So let's go ahead and check this out. There's no data on 4-3. Wow. That goes into Flamingo. Very, very odd for RB Norway because they actually have a lot of stuff. By the way, if you're looking for the frame data for the characters, go to rbnorway.com. Awesome site. You get good. They're not. I'm sure they're not 100% accurate, but they're pretty damn close to being to 100% accurate. You know, on some things might look iffy, so you might want to try it out and test it out for yourself. Yeah, 4-3 I believe is plus because that is uninterruptible for down forward 1. So if they try to get out of your range or like try to sidestep, use that, and that is natural, so that's good damage as it is. So 4-3 down forward 1, it's pretty good. It's uninterruptible on hit, so the only thing they can do is try to parry, maybe a Tsubaki, I'm not sure, but that's about it. Another good 12 frame punish. Well, I wouldn't say it's that great. Down forward 4-4 is 12 frames. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. That's 36 damage. And you can go into Flamingo. I don't believe it is plus. I don't know any combos for Raven, so boo-hoo. But yeah, I'm not sure if that's actually natural. So I'm gonna go ahead and check for you guys real quick. So no, it is not natural. So down forward 4, just in case, you know, distance punishes, just in case this kind of misses, or you don't feel confident throwing out 4-3, you can use down forward 4. Let's go ahead and move on to his negative 13 frame move, which is while standing 1-2 twin pistons. Let's see, where are you, twin pistons? Oh, not looking for double form stuff. Alright, here we go. Twin pistons is negative 13. So what you want to do with Baek is, let's see, Baek's 13 frame punish. I don't believe Baek has a 13 frame punish. I don't believe he does. Let's make sure. Oh yeah, down forward 1-3. Of course. Why would I forget that? Down forward 1-3 is natural on hit, so you know you can abuse the living crap out of that for punishing. It is plus on block, and it is plus on hit. I believe it's like plus 7 or 6 on hit. Let me make sure and verify that. Down forward 1-3 is plus 7 to 8 actually, and down forward 1 on just by itself is only plus 6 to 7. So 7 and 8 plus frames is pretty damn good for down forward 1-3, and it's natural. So and you get a good punish, 32 damage. I think that's great. So it's a great move overall. Do not disregard that for a 13 frame punish. It's lacking in a bit of damage from 2-2 and 4-3, but you get the plus frames plus an okay, like you're settling for good damage still, but you're getting the plus frames as a reward for it. So I suggest either using this or this. You know, either one of those two for a 13 frame punish is pretty damn good. So you just got to keep an eye out. And for distance punishes, like I said, down forward 4 works. You know, you can just improvise there. If you don't feel like your punish is going to make it, then yeah, down forward 4 should kind of work. If not, then you're gonna have to take a mix up. I mean, you're gonna have to mix them up as best as you can. So down forward 1-3, really good. 13 frame punish. Stick with that. Let's go ahead and move on to I think we're done with this 13 frame punishes. Now, while standing 1-3 is also a 13 frame punish. So if they set you on crouch and they're doing like Heihachi's down forward 1-2, you can go ahead and use while standing 1-3. Gives you the same properties, everything. It's really good. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on to actually, no, we might not move on yet. Okay. It says that back 2 is 13 frames. Why don't I believe this? No, that's got to be 14. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and move on to 14. Alright, so his 14 frame punish, I mean his 14 frame, negative 14, bleh, I can't talk today. His negative 14 frame move is Acute Pain, which is 1+2. I know some Kazuya's like to use that. So let's go ahead and use it. Yeah, back 2 is really good. Sets them up for a chop or, you know, a mid follow up. And if they like to side roll or stuff like that, you can maybe use a sweep. It's something I think I don't really recommend using the sweep a lot unless you got a feel for your opponent. You know, use something like down back 3 because you can cancel it. So, or you can use this into down back 2. Down back 2 is pretty good in that situation. You just gotta time it right, I suppose. Like I said, it's all studying the opponent and what their patterns are and what their bad habits are for getting up. So back 2 is really good. Another good punish is 1+2-4. It sets them on the ground. So, and it's good damage, 38. You know, and aside from back 2 is only 27, but it gives them a pretty good knockdown. I think you might be able to get something off of back 2. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you get anything for free off of back 2. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, of course I messed up the input. But yeah, back 2 is pretty good, and so is 1+2-4. I think 1+2-4 is the much better bet. And like I said, if you feel that you need to use other punishes, and if you forget, 4-3 is always available, and down forward 1-3. You know, you always have those good reserve moves and stuff if you need the damage. But 1+2, 4 being the best option. Oh, I didn't know his 3 actually works in that situation. I don't believe 3-3 is natural, so let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, 3-3 is natural, and it goes into Flamingo, so I guess you can use that as a punish. You can keep the pressure up if you're at the wall. So, you can use that. You can use 3-4, good pokes. But, yeah. 1+2, 4 is always the best bet. So, I suggest sticking with that if you want to play pretty solid. If you want to go for mix-ups, 3-3 of course, 4-3, you know, all that good stuff. I don't recommend down 4-3 because the last hit I think you can be launched by like Brian and Lars. So if you're gonna punish with this, make sure it's used as a distance punisher because it's like -6. I think it is -6 or -2. I'm not sure. Let me go ahead and look that up. Down 4. Yeah, down 4 is only -2, so down 4 can be used as a 12-frame punish, but that's if they're button mashing, in all honesty. I mean, because this on natural is free, so, you know, you can get all that. And, I think that's about it. I think that's about it for 14-frame punishes. I mean, I don't think I'm missing anything. So let's go ahead and move on to 15. 15, I believe because yeah, back 1-2. Back 1-2 is 15, -15, I believe. So let's go ahead and find that move. Alright. Yeah, use down forward 2 as a punish. Down forward 2 is good launch. Like, the only unfortunate thing about Baek is that he has T-Rex arms, and they're very short, limited in range, so sometimes that will miss. So you're going to have to use another alternative, like 1+2, 4, and just settle for the best that you can possibly get. But, yeah. Down forward 2 is pretty good if you need a good launch. I think that does it for his 15-frame punishes. No. Actually, there is one. This is for big lows. For big lows. I'm talking about like hell sweeps, just regular sweeps, snake edges. You know, the nasty stuff that you see online. So let's go ahead and show you how to use while standing 2-1. The good thing about this move is if you get the first hit, you have all day to delay it and hit confirm it. All you need is that first hit. They cannot block, they can't do crap. It is 15 frames, really, really good. Of course, me and my bad comboing. But yeah, 15 frames, really good. You can get good damage off of it. You know, may not be the best. You may want to bound early, depending on the character that you tag assault with. Also, like I said, you can use these as a punish, but if it's a big low, use that. I believe that does it for his negative 15 frame launchers. And let's go ahead and head on to 16. I believe 112 is 16. So let's go ahead and get 112. Let's see. How bad is 112? It's 17 actually. No, we're looking for 16. Want to be precise here. Forward 1 plus 2. There we go. Forward 1 plus 2. Where are you? Okay. Forward 1 plus 2. So this you can either launch. You can do that. Back 4. Depending on the distance, you can do back 1. This is actually 15, I believe, or 14, 14 or 15. Don't quote me. The first hit is like plus a lot, and the last hit is not natural, only on counter hit. So you're gonna have to play with them a little on that one. You know, I think up back 4 works. I'm not sure. But yeah, you can launch back 4, 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4 is good in many situations. I don't believe that's 16. No, it's not, of course. Yeah, you can mix it up with your punishes. Like I said, launching is usually the best one if it's 15 and above. So I'd suggest sticking with the launching options. But if they can't reach, use back 4. Back 4 is always good, or 3 plus 4. Those are your distance. Those are your distance killers, pretty much. And the one thing about this move is that you have to learn how to combo backwards. There's many other combos that are really good. I think I think the best one I've seen. I'm gonna try and go ahead and do it. Stupid wall. Okay, I'm gonna need to turn this way. Okay, you're gonna need to turn dummy. Alright, there you go. Stupid walls are everywhere. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll probably show you guys that in like another video or something. But yeah, I believe this works after the combo, so, and it gets you the more damage. But as for this, back 4 is really good. 3 plus 4, you can use those. Distance punishers, really good. In some cases, you can't win that bet. You know, like I'll show you an example before I cut the video off, because I'm only going to be covering so much. And let's go ahead and let's go ahead and move on to 17, the last one. And as for the big lows, I'll go ahead and show you now. Like Kazuya's Hell Sweep, you don't always have to use while standing 2-1. For the big lows, you can use something like that, or Skyrocket if you can manage to do it. But I'm not very good at doing that, so I go with the safer options. I don't know if Baek still has his Just Frame Skyrocket in here. The forward, neutral, and then forward +3. I don't think that he has it in this game anymore. He used to have it in 6, but don't quote me. I'm not very execution savvy, I should say, as you guys can see. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to 17. I believe Baek does have a proper 17 frame Punisher, and back 4 is a part of that, actually. Let's see, back 4. it would be this. Okay. So if someone does something that's like negative 17 and it pushes you way too far, you can use up back 4. That's another good distance tool. Where's the Kazuya thing? Negative 17. Again, guys, bear with me. I'm learning as I go too. So you're gonna have to bear with me on this and try not to criticize too much. Let's go ahead and start with the 17 frame move, which is oh god, it's freaking Rising Sun. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Now, Family Jewels is pretty good. It's not bad to punish with. It's 24 damage. They set you really far, you can use that. Like Baek, he can't reach that, so. So you're gonna have to use something like that, or 3+4. These are one of the disadvantages I was talking about earlier with Baek's punishing, because he has T-Rex arms. So some punishes that are used for lower frames work better than others. Like that. This. Oh, stupid 1+2. That. And that. But this whiffs. So you're going to have to option select how you want to play that card out. Now there, like I said, there's some cases where you just can't win, and I will show you that one right now. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut this video. And I'm going to be working on another tutorial video about Baek, showing you the goods and the bads about Baek, and what moves should be used with this character, and what shouldn't, and what his follow-ups are, his good frame moves, some tech traps, and some good stuff, you know, that you guys can incorporate in your own play style. Like I said, Baek is not a bad character. He's actually a very good character. Just people, they didn't give him a chance when this game first started, and they just found so much bad, and they disregarded the good that actually this character does have. So let's go ahead and start with one situation where not most characters can actually win this. So let's go ahead and do forward 2 from Law, from DSS, or yeah, Dragon Sign Stance, whatever it's called. Well, this one's from Dragon Charge, so. This one, in this case, only a few characters can actually reach this. Now, Baek can actually hold forward, and then 1+2 to give him a little bit of distance, so he can actually punish this properly. But some moves whiff that should actually catch this. So, like this, for example, or that, you know, that's not good. But you would use that to punish certain distance moves too. Now this is a situation where Baek cannot win, and it kind of looks like he can, but he really can't. So do not be deceived. And this move is actually a really good move with Law, and it upsets a lot of people. But I just punished it. What the heck? But yeah, I think that was like something on accident or something like that. But as you notice, this does not reach. It is not negative enough for 3+4 to hit, and back 4 whiffs. So there's nothing that Baek can really do. Now I'm gonna see if there's a distance issue. Yeah, it's if Law uses this at the right range, you can't punish it. But if he gets in a little closer, I believe, and it's kind of like Brian's mock breaker for some punishes. You know, you can forward 2 your way out of a sinkhole. So in this case, it's the same. It's a distance thing. So you got to be careful how you use this. I suggest you mix them up instead of actually trying to take the punish, because you could be risking a launch, because this move is launch punishable. So just I suggest giving them a hard time with a good mix-up. Like I said, Baek is a really good character. Just he's very he's overlooked. People refuse to see that there is the good in him, because they think that there's so much bad. But since people don't do so much research on Baek, I think that they just disregarded him too early, and no one gave him the light of day when he actually really is a good character. So I'm going to go ahead and say bye-bye, and I'm going to start working on the next tutorial video with Baek. And I hope you guys like this video, and I hope that this helped you guys in any sort of way or form or something like that. For new Baek players, I hope you can get something off of this, and I hope this helps the community in some sort of way. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. It was nice doing a tutorial for you, and tune in for my next video.